morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Intraday Trade. My name is Robin, and let's do a Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for the week as well as for tomorrow. So I'm extremely sorry. A lot of people have messaged me in Telegram and in WhatsApp, but I did not reply since I'm busy since last 2 days and had a hectic schedule and was really tired and couldn't even spend time on the phone. So I think very less people stay away from the phone. So I think that is what I achieved in the last 2 days. But anyways, I'll definitely reply each one of you. I think tonight. Okay. So let's begin the analysis. So this is Bank Nifty, and the best thing is I wanted to tell you all. If you have watched the thumbnail, which I put it on the 16th night, breakout failure. I think nowhere on the YouTube you would find such kind of a prediction which we already did a day earlier. After this breakout failure prediction, market definitely gave a good fall, and I think a lot of people would have been able to make money. And exactly, it broke the levels, gave us proper entries, and it fell like anything. So now what next? So this is the weekly candle. So let's quickly discuss what do we see in the weekly candle. So in Bank Nifty, see this was our swing, which was broken down by this particular candle. Okay. And I usually tell people whenever you see a big candle, you never get a follow through. If you remember, after this candle's formation, I had mentioned this in my video that after this candle will not get follow through. So obviously we can see some green candle coming up. So that's what happened. We saw a piercing kind of a candle. But however, we were not able to breach the 50% of this particular red candle, or maybe 60%, you can say. So we were not able to do that. Okay. So after this green candle, we had an inside candle. So once it tried to break the high, but it could not sustain. That's the reason on the 16th night I said uh, breakout failure. So we could see a sharp momentum on the downside. But I expected this that it will break the low, but it will manage to close somewhere above the weekly candle's low, and it did the same. So the weekly candle low is 41,095, and we have closed at 41,131.75. Okay, so we gave a dip until 4,900. However, we gave a close on the upper side. So now what next? See, the next is very simple. This is still under confusion. So we either need a breakout so that we attempt the next resistance at 43,000, or we need a breakdown so that we attempt around 40,000. Okay. So do we test this low? That will be confirmed once we cross the red candle's low. Okay. So based on this, we should be having a trade plan. So if we break say 41,000, then this red candle's low, which is 40,148. Okay. So if we break 41,000, your target should be 40,150. Okay. 40,150. Let's know this. Yeah. On the downside, so not a day target. Okay. It can come in 2-3 days time. And similarly, if it breaks 42,000, the next target is 43,000. So in both the side, roughly we are getting 1,000 points up or down. And since we are at the middle, people are doing straddles and spangles and enjoying the market. Okay. So this level needs to be taken out for any further uh, trend. So this is what we can understand from the weekly chart. But if you look at Nifty, Nifty is a little different. So Nifty gave a breakdown of this particular swing. Okay, with this candle, no follow through, but somehow it attempted almost the opening of this red candle. Okay, so this is bullish than Bank Nifty. So if it doesn't cross this low, which is 17,750. Okay, then the bulls will try to take out the high of this candle, and then eventually it can go up. Okay, so we'll see if that happens or not. But right now, for any intraday trade, Nifty you cannot be bearish as of now until it crosses 17,750. But we will discuss that in the lower time frame. How do we trade Nifty also? So Nifty is looking a little bullish, Bank Nifty bearish. Hence, the VIX is also low at the moment. If you see, so much of fall happened in Bank Nifty and Nifty that day, but VIX only increased by 1.5%. So that means there was no fear. It was just a fall or a correction, nothing because of fear. So when VIX is low means nobody is buying any OTM puts. So that means the market is still in a consolidating kind of a range. Okay, so you cannot expect such big movements every day. So now let's get back to our normal intraday analysis. And next week, maybe we'll have some results for the upcoming trend. So we'll discuss it that time. So what FIs have done on Friday, uh, surprising, I would say no surprise because they always add shorts, right? So they closed 1500 long futures and added 9800 future shorts. Okay. And if you look at the options, they have sold calls 73,000. So this is a big number considering Friday. Okay, so Friday they have taken 73,000 net call shorts along with 66,000 put longs. Okay. And if you look at pros, they have 1,26,000 call shots and they have 61,000 put longs. So both of them, FIs and pros, both of them are bearish. And what we can expect is since they both are written call, so we have strong resistance. Okay. So what is the trend that we could expect? Trend could be uh, sideways to bearish. Why sideways? Because both of them are on the same side. Okay, so this will always create a trouble. But what we will do is, uh, we'll do sell on right. So uh, this should be our way of thinking, at least for tomorrow. But we'll also discuss which levels then, if it crosses, we'll not sell. That is also something we'll discuss. Let me just show you their overall data. So FIs at the moment, they have 80,000 future shorts still in the FEB expiry. So which is, I think, to cover this 80,000 shorts, we need more fall. Okay, so basically Bank Nifty should break 40,800, then only they'll book this. Otherwise, there is a possibility that they may roll over this to the next month, that is in the month of March. And February expiry, monthly expiry is also nearing. So next Thursday is the monthly expiry. So they may, roll over it and we may see that effect in the first week of March or something like that. But definitely, I think they'll not. So they are basically not booking until they see a profit. So that is the problem. So here also, if you see, we saw a dip like the other day. They exited 33,000 future shorts, but again they slowly started adding them. Okay, so the buying is flat, but the selling is increasing. So yes, now so future short, call short, put long. Okay, so completely bearish. Now we'll discuss how do we trade tomorrow. So let's quickly discuss Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty on Friday, we discussed that if it breaks 41,459 level, we could see some sharp selling. So the target we planned was around 41,100, okay, which was the weekly low. So that is done now. So now what should be our plan? So both of them are bearish, and more importantly, they have call shots. If they would have had put long, we would have planned an upside entry also. But since they have call shots, looks like most of the call shots would have been added around this place. So from 41,400 to 41,300. I haven't checked the option chain, but looks like these strikes would have a lot of call shots here, and then some here also at 41,200. So wherever it did some consolidation, obviously it means that they have added more shots there. Uh, but what was interesting is good recovery from 4,900. Okay, Bank Nifty recovered well. That was one of the reason, because see, when market is continuously falling, sellers, they write each and every strike. So as soon as the premium moves, so how I'll tell you how they do it. So you shorted a premium which is at 200. Now it reached 100. So the next strike is at 200. They'll again short that it reached 100. The next strike. So I'm talking about just at the money. So whenever it moves inside, they'll short 200. Now that is at 100. So they continuously come and short, and over a period of time, when they are approaching some support, especially like we broke 41,000, and we know that 40,800 is a strong support. So this is a trend reversal area. So whenever they reach there, and it was a Friday, so weekend is coming, so nobody would want to sell, or set in a position which is around at day low. Okay, then that can create problem at times. So in the second half, or in the afternoon post 2 o'clock, they started covering some of their positions, and they managed to close above the previous week low. Okay. So now what should be a plan? So tomorrow I think probably we may gap up, because HX Nifty has already closed about 56 points up, and if this sustains, then we may open with a gap up. But if we open somewhere at this place, okay, from 41,250 to 41,326, okay, the more it is closer to 41,300 or 320, this is the place once we will go for a put, because they have call writing. Obviously, they'll not cover it like this. Okay, they'll also wait and see if they get a dip or not. So at this place, we'll buy a PE. Our target will be 41,100. Okay, only 200 points. Okay. And also, since there was a selling that has happened, and this is like a first pullback, people who missed selling opportunity here, obviously, if they see a gap up, they'll again try to sell. Okay, so we'll book at 41,100, and then we'll see what's happening. The actual downtrend will continue once we close below 41,000. Okay, so you can put a line here at this particular swing. Okay, because this is like a support. They took support here and then they went up. So mark a line at 41,000. Whenever you see follow through candle closing below this, you can again re-enter for a put for the target of 40,800 and 40,700. Okay, so this is how you buy a put if you get a gap up. If we open gap down, so if we are opening below 41,000, then we can definitely go for a put. So if we are opening below 41,000, and if they are breaking this low, the 40,900, then you can go for a put, or else wait for it to take a pullback and fill the gap. And then if it is again closing below 41,000, you take a put here. Okay. So this logic is same for gap down or flat opening. So flat opening, I don't like flat opening and breaking the lows, because that becomes a very obvious trade, and that generally doesn't happen to be successful. Okay. So wait for this swing to break, and then we can plan trade. The best trade would be if we get a gap up, and if we trade a put here. This can be with a very small stop loss. Like if you're taking an entry around 41,320, you can plan a stop loss of around 41,360. Okay. So this is my view on Bank Nifty. Let's quickly check out Nifty. So Nifty has formed a W kind of a pattern, which is clearly visible. Any small kid would say that, oh, it is a W pattern. Okay, also they managed to have a higher high here. So why Nifty is not performing like Bank Nifty here? because if you remember, this was our trend reversal area. Nifty crossed that level and now it is back into that area. Okay, so this could also turn out to be a breakout failure. If it breaks 17,878, then this trend reversal has failed. It was like, they just moved above the trend reversal point and now they came back in. So how do we trade Nifty here? So Nifty has given a proper bullish closing. So imagine if we open with a slight gap down around 17,920 or something, then this swing should be your SL, whatever the low is. I think it is around 17,895. Okay, with that SL, you can actually take a CE trade and you can keep a target of 17,960 and then 980. Okay, at this point, do not hold any call because then Nifty can go sideways at this place. Okay, this is one of the trades. So in case if you get a gap down, then you go for a call with this particular SL. If you get a gap up, so if it is opening above 18,000, then we'll have to see. It can give a dip until 17,960. Okay, so I'll tell you how we trade that. If we open around 18,000, what I want is I don't want Nifty to fall below 17,980. You know, it's somewhere around this place, around 17,980. If it makes a reversal and then crosses the high of the first candle, then we go for a call. The target should be the first target should be around 18,060 and then 18,120 to 140. Okay, that should be for the upside target. And flat opening, do nothing because it is a confusion. Here we have a support, here we have a resistance. So in case after flat opening it is just going up, then definitely you can try a put trade here for a fall until 7,900 again. So a 80-point fall is something that you can plan and take. Okay, just in case of flat opening and if it goes up. So that's the view for tomorrow for Nifty and Bank Nifty. I hope you all got it. Thank you for watching the video. I'm planning a couple of learning videos. Let me see if I can record one of them today. And yeah, we'll meet in another video. Please keep subscribing and liking the videos, and also put in some comments if you have any doubts. The other day I got a call from one of a guy who wanted me to assist him uh, in the technical analysis part. So, it feels nice. Like I immediately told him, okay, do one thing, call me up, and we could have a discussion. And we discussed something. I told him to follow certain things, and which he liked it. So I'm definitely open in, having these sort of discussions. So you can definitely call me or at least, text me if you need any help. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.